Hi, my name is Anna and this is my new YouTube channel. I've never made a YouTube channel before and this is my first video, so it's not going to be good at all. This video is going to be a June TBR. If you didn't know what TBR stands for, it stands for To Be Read. But before I get to talk to you about the books I plan to read this month, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what my account is going to include. So, at the end of every year, I'm going to do a bookshelf tour, which is where I show you around everything in my bookshelf. And I'll do book hauls when I get more than 5 books at once, and that's where I'll show you all the books I bought. I'm sorry if you already know what these mean, but I'm just trying to point them out for people who don't know. It's probably rare that, but anyway, just scratch that idea. I'm still going to point it out. I'll also be doing TBRs like this video, and
I'm remembering. Ooh, remember.
Tags. I've seen tags, as in I know what to do in the tags, but I don't know how you get tagged or whatever, and it would be really helpful if someone commented that below. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing was wrap-ups. At the end of every month, I'll do a wrap-up for that month, where I'll talk about what the books I've read, and if I've gone to any conventions like Arty Book Lovers, which I probably won't go to since it's in America and I live in England.
The boring bit's done, I'm going to get onto the proper video. Books. That was so embarrassing.
The first book I'm going to read is Floodland by Marcus Sedgwick.
I think it's Sedgwick. Or is it Sedgwick? Sedgwick?
I think it's Sedgwick. I'm not too sure though. And I've heard really controversial, I think that's the right word to describe it, comments about this on Goodreads. It's like people love it and people hate it. I love Marcus Sedgwick's. I'm gonna call it Sedgwick's. I've chosen that. I love his books. I read Revolver, that one there, and I really liked the twist in it. And this one, my best friend read, and she said it was amazing, and it is so great to have a fangirl best friend. You'd never guess. But she said this was amazing, and I want to go to this book convention, and he's going to be there. So I'm trying to read this before the 13th of July, I think it is. But that's kind of easy because it's 222 pages, which I will fly through. So I cannot wait for this. It's set in the future, and it's set in England, which is good for me because I'm English, if you couldn't tell by my strange accent. And it's been flooded, and Norwich, which is I think up in the north, is a tiny island. So that sounds cool. And look at the cover, it looks so spooky, mysterious. This book is Evermore by Alison Noel, and this is the first book in the Immortal series. I got this last Christmas and I haven't read it since, and it looks really good actually, and I love the cover. Again, I just love every cover. And Blue Moon is the second book, and it's there, and it's got the same cover. I think that's, can you see that? I'm sorry, I'm not good at this. And it sounds like it has a very interesting premise, that's the right word, premise, where it's about a girl whose family died in a car crash and she's the only one who survived, and she's haunted by her little sisters, and she has this weird supernatural power to hear people's moods, thoughts, and know their entire life story just by touching them. And I really want to be her because that sounds really cool. And then there's this guy called Damon who she falls in love with him,
and he sounds so swoony.
So I'm really looking forward to this book. Next book is The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and this is being made into a movie, I think, and I really want to go watch that, so I have to read the book first, because if I don't, it's shame on you, shame on your family, shame on everything, shame on your children, shame, and I don't want to be shamed, so I'm going to read this quite soon. I had really good reviews about this actually, but not too good reviews on the next couple of books in the series. That are Scorched Trials and Death Gear. I think it's the wrong way around in this camera thing, but yeah, I'm not really sure how well this is going. It's going really bad, I think, but this sounds really interesting and dystopian, and I like dystopian books, if you haven't guessed. Dystopian's cool. The books I picked out, but I have got another little surprise in store, which is my TBR jar. And it's not really a jar, it's a cup with TBR jar written on it. Yeah, I'm not very good at decorating, and my handwriting is so poorly messed up, so I'm now going to pick one. Okay, that's enough shaking for today. I'm gonna lose my hand. Okay, so I'm picking the tribute, and the tribute from District Anna's house is dun 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 the Mortal Instruments series. Ooh, Mortal Instruments. You can't see that because of the light, but who cares? I've been wanting to read the series for ages, and this is like shame on me. I will never forget this, but I've got the movie. What's the movie? And I didn't know. I watched the movie first before I thought it was a book, and it was just like, oh god, shame, but all shame. So now I'm not allowed to watch that again. I'm making a pact now. Because I love that movie. That movie's beautiful. I'm not going to watch that movie or any other movie until I finish this series. I probably won't finish this series in June though, because there's 6, and then got 3 down here, which is 9. I might, but I've got school and I'm away next week. Stupid camp. That's it for my TBRs. I know I only actually prepared for 3 books, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's such a pansy cake, she doesn't read that much. But like I said before, I've got this big camp trip where I'm going for a week, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. And I won't be able to read in that. And I have school as well, and at the moment I'm not up to my usual reading standard. But also, the fact is I don't like to plan ahead too much. I mean, like, max I will plan out is 5 books. And like a whole series, like the Mortal Instruments that I picked out being one of them books, so that's 4. So the maximum I would pick out is 5 because I don't like to plan ahead that much. But that's it for me. Please like, comment, and remember to comment about if you know what the taggy thing is, and subscribe if you want to hear more of my stupid blabbing voice. Bye!